Hi guys, this is Sports Flair Live, and I'm going to be doing a bracket of the CFP, and I'm not going to be doing the first round, because you cannot do that in College Football 26, so I'm going to be doing Oklahoma and Indiana, as that is most likely what will be the Rose Bowl, and I'm going to be neutral, so yeah, let's get this started. I just got to see what time the game plays at. CPU versus CPU, 8-minute quarters, so I'll hopefully have more viewers. Let me just check when that game plays at. I think it's a night game, if I recall correctly. 4 o'clock, that's not an option. 3:30, that is, okay. About to start here. Hopefully this is a good game, and, hello, Father Flair, and hey Marcelo, how are you? And same with you, Father Flair. How are you, Father Flair? Just like real life, Indiana's the home team and advance to the game. Accelerated clock off. Rose Bowl game gonna go underway. That was a bit awkward. Rose Bowl winner goes to the Natty, if I recall correctly. Curt Cignetti. And yes, I'm doing air quotes because I thought it was Cignetti. That's for another time, though, is out come the Indiana Hoosiers. In the Rose Bowl after beating Ohio State. Now the John Mateer-led Oklahoma Sooners. Marcelo in the house. That's right, Father Flair. And hopefully the live stream goes better than my last. Wave will not be in. It is Oklahoma. It is Indiana. And it is the Rose Bowl. Alabama's out because they're probably not going to win. They're not out in real life. If you're an Alabama fan, don't think I'm doing you bad. I don't like Alabama. Like, no offense, but I'm glad we won the Natty, aka Georgia. I don't know any of the Indiana players other than Fernando Mendoza. I'm going to be quite honest. And I don't know any of the Oklahoma players. John Mateer, as that is brought out to the 21. And if I didn't say already, I'm going to be a neutral announcer. So yeah, let's get this started. Quarterback face-off, sponsored by Chipotle, which I've never eaten at. That is how you'd say that, I guess. Heisman difficulty, and the kickoff means are underway. Play action. Mateer's pass is caught to Tom Brady as a wide receiver, and to the 38, first down. It's been a while since I did one of these, so if I don't sound great, then let me know. Thanks, Marcelo, for all the goat emojis. How are you, Father Flair? Throwing, Mateer, short pass is caught. Loss of 5, however. And I'm only going to be getting excited for, like, really big plays. Mother Flair might be in, I don't know. I know Father Flair will be, as he is currently, and I saw where Navy beat Army. Yeah. So that's back-to-back years for Navy. Marcelo is the GOAT. Play action. Mateer. Pressured. Throws it. Caught. And to the 48, first and 10. I want to go to break already. Same, Marcelo. Also, okay, I think I know. Never mind. I'm good. I'm ready for a break too, Marcelo. How are you, SF? I'm good too. And I'm only going to be getting excited for, like, the really big plays. It's Mateer off play action! Wants it all and barely not. It's not PI, but had a chance. I want a new controller, and I actually have another thing to add to my wish list. I could pay for this with my own money, which I'm thinking about doing. I want Madden 25 from the 2013 because it has Barry Sanders on the cover, 1. And 2, as Mateer's pass is caught. And 2, after you sim 1 season, legendary coaches Jimmy Johnson, Mike Ditka, etc. come out, Jimmy Johnson, excuse me, but after you sim one season, Jimmy Johnson, it was the 25th anniversary, so that's why it's called Madden 25. Jimmy Johnson and Mike Ditka come out of retirement to just coach strange teams like the Giants or whoever. That pass, it's caught. So I think that's cool that they added legendary, that they added the first down Oklahoma, that they added the legendary head coaches in the game. And also, even with non-real draft classes, they have put this dude in. It's Deion Sanders, but he doesn't have the rights to the game. They have its face scan and all. It's just Leon Sandcastle. It's a strange name. But that ball, Mateer's pass, is caught 2nd and 4. Will the Hoosiers go down and out? So yeah, that's our whole. I know that's a long explanation, but that's why I want Madden 25 from 2013. It was also Andy Reid's first year coaching the Chiefs, and I think, if I recall correctly, as it's going to be 3rd and inches, it was Peyton Manning's first year on the Denver Broncos. So yeah, a lot of different head coaches. Rex Ryan, I think was on the Jets at the time. I know he was later on the Bills, but I think he was on the Jets at that time period as a quarterback sneak for the first John Mateer. So yeah, in other words, I just want to... What's your CFP final prediction? Well, I don't have a prediction. I have 2 things to say. One, this is a hot take, but I think Oklahoma's going to beat Alabama because Alabama just played horrible against Georgia, thank gosh, as a Georgia fan. And then Oklahoma beat him earlier in the year as Mateer is sacked here. It's not intended to rhyme. But Oklahoma beat him earlier in the year. So I think Oklahoma's going to win that. And then, obviously, as a Georgia fan, I want Georgia to win it all. So I think that Georgia's going to win it all. And maybe the Natty, I want the Natty to be in a bracket, not for money or anything, just for fun. ESPN, I put Indiana and Georgia in the Natty, and I picked Georgia to win. This is such a 6-7 stream, and then a lot of code emojis. Thank you, 3rd and 17. Should have known that was coming eventually. Pac-12, even though neither of these teams are in the Pac-12. I guess, if I actually know, neither of these teams, what's Indiana? That ball up top is caught. And lots of defenders there to tackle him at the 2. Am I doing a good job, Father Flair? It's been a while, so I'm a bit rusty. Go Dogs, that's right. And stay tuned as I'll be doing, Georgia Ole Miss tomorrow, because there's no way Tulane beats Ole Miss. For the Sugar Bowl, as this is a jet sweep and a loss of 2. I feel like Indiana's got a great team, and I do remember what I was going to ask, Father Flair. Have they announced? Well, okay, what's in between 5 and 8? 6 and 7. Also, what's your profile picture supposed to be? I know what Father Flair is. Father Flair is a goat, but... Hand it off to the edge! Spinning, not getting! That was awkward. Oh, but what's Marcelo's profile picture supposed to be, though? I can't tell. I don't really know what it is. It's like some weird plan or something. I don't know. It's probably a meme that I've never heard of, or I've heard of and just forgot about, because I don't know. LOL, Marcelo. Hand it off! Touchdown! Oklahoma strikes first! Oh, your first win on Fortnite. I have never played Fortnite, guys. I'm allowed to, but I've never played it. And also, this is even crazier than both. As here's a replay of the touchdown. I've never seen any of the... no, I'd not. I'm gonna go send the live stream to him right now that you say that. Oh my gosh, my volume's been up this whole time. Whoopsies. What is that noise? Also, I'll be right back, guys. Boomer Sooner. Who do you want to win, Father Flair? I'll answer whenever I get back. I'll be right. I'm back, guys. I've won over 67 million wins, and I just sent the link to Dirt. And sorry for getting upset and yelling at you, Father Flair. I'll try not to again. My patience apparently stopped working today. Okay, I have anger issues, let's be real, but that's for another time. As the PAT is upcoming. But what's even crazier is I've never seen the movie. Okay, anyway. PAT is good. 5 minutes, 23 seconds taken off clock. So I'm assuming you want Oklahoma to win, Father Flair. I'm neutral. And out comes possibly the Heisman winner, if they've not already announced it. Fernando Mendoza. If this is gonna get brought out, not a good decision. Who are you cheering for? Yes, SEC. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Curt Cignetti and Indiana Hoosiers coming out. What exactly is a Hoosier supposed to be? Like, I know that's what Indiana's called, but what's the point? What's it supposed to be? Have they announced the Heisman yet? Heisman winner for CFP wide receiver screen and a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. I forgot Oklahoma was in the SEC for a second there. I don't know why. They used to be in the Big Ten. Was Indiana ever in the Pac-12? Now I think about it, they might have been. Fernando Mendoza hands it off and the yard short. Under 2 minutes in the first half. It's just what they call people from Indiana. Oh. It's a strange thing to call people. Is it like people from New York or... That's just the only place I could think of. Anyway, isn't it like New York being called New Yorkers, people from there? As this is indeed a handoff. Nobody really knows why, but some people say it's a version of the early settlers asking visitors who's here. I don't know why either. Have they announced the Heisman yet? As that is a first down for the Hoosiers. Throwing. It is indeed Fernando Mendoza. And 2nd and 6. No announcement yet. And then, was Indiana ever in the Pac-12, or is that just me? Red card, that's soccer. I mean, I guess football is hypothetically, not even hypothetically, technically soccer, so you know what I'm saying. And I did send the link to Dirt, as this is a handoff to the outside, where he is met. Hi, how are you doing? Who would you cheer for, Father Flair? Alabama or Indiana? Messi, in my opinion, and I think same for Marcelo. I know you don't care. And then I swear insists it's Ronaldo. And then Mother Flair says it's Messi, but she knows nothing about soccer. I don't know much about soccer. Okay. Throwing. That pass is a short one. Catch made. 4th and 7. Anyway. And if this was real life, the winner would move on to the Natty Bama. Wow. I'd be neutral if I was announcing it, but if I was watching it live, then I'd have to go Indiana because, well, I'm a Georgia fan, and I get Georgia just beat Alabama in the SEC championship game, but Alabama just owns Georgia, basically. Kirby's like 2-4 against them. Let's just be real. So, like, yeah. Messi. And here's the pun, as I forgot they flipped sides of the field. 7-0 at the end of the first quarter, start of the second, and funnily enough, both quarters so far, and definitely the third. So the first 3 quarters of this game will end up having someone punt or kick the ball, because first quarter, Indiana kicked it off on what would eventually be an Alabama touchdown, as that ball is caught for a first down. And then Indiana punted at the end of... Did I say Alabama? I meant to say Oklahoma. Then Indiana would ultimately punt at the start of this quarter. And then the third quarter, Then the third quarter, Oklahoma's going to be kicking it off. In the fourth quarter, we don't know yet. Throwing, Mateer. Pass caught and short of the sticks. 2nd and 1. I'm going to be doing Georgia Ole Miss Sugar Bowl tomorrow. Look at the sugar falling from the sky. I guess Father Flair thinks Ronaldo is better than Messi. Hand it off, and he break it. Okay, I cannot speak. He breaks a tackler. 1st and 10 to the 46. Touchdown, Georgia! I'm just kidding. Wrong team. Just kidding. I don't know anything about soccer. I don't either, other than you kick the ball into the goal and there's a soccer ball and you run a lot. That's all I know. And I know that there's red cards, yellow cards, and I'm probably missing a card if I had to guess. And there's been so much about Liverpool's head coach recently. That's all I know, because I look at ESPN. I don't know. Well, I got the live streaming channel name, Sports Flair, or not live streaming channel name, Sports Flair. I don't know when it was, but I know the background about it is Mateer is sacked. So the background is, I was bored one day. Mother Flair decided, okay, this is not 100% accurate. I did have a bit of a rage, but we're not going to talk about that part. Anyway, but after I got calmed down, Mother Flair listed and said, do you want to paint a new logo? And I said yes. And it was for my Sports Flair channel, because I knew I was going to have that new logo, and I still kept it. But I did not know what I'd name my channel as. Mateer is gonna throw, and it's gonna be incomplete. But I did not know. But yeah, I don't know what to call it. And everyone else here is Eisler. I was born one day. LOL. What? I did not say that. Anyway, and then excuse me, here's the punt that's almost blocked by Indiana, as it's gonna go out of bounds. Oh, you said you were bored. Not I was born one day. Anyways, yes, here's a handoff to the running back. That's quite obvious. Anyway, yeah. So, and then there's obviously there's Father Flair, Mother Flair, and Ice Flair. So I just had to feel, I was so cool at the time, I think, but I just had to fit in with everyone, because it could be all the Flairs, so I just named my channel Sports Flair, and I like sports, so it makes sense. Play action. Mendoza throws a dart for an Indiana first to the 36. And who do y'all, as this is going to get reviewed, while this play is being reviewed, that's a horrible... Oh, maybe that's not. Maybe he was out of bounds. This play is getting reviewed, and he slipped. That's an Oklahoma challenge by Brent Venables and his crew, as it is upheld. Or maybe it was where the ball... No, it was upheld. I don't know. They should be losing the timeout. That's weird. Throwing. Mendoza throws another dart to the 42. First down, Indiana. Who do y'all think the Heisman winner is going to be for this year college football? Who do y'all think's gonna win the Heisman? I gotta go, and I know I'm being neutral and all, but I gotta go Fernando Mendoza, as it'll probably be him. But people are saying it should be Notre Dame running back Jeremiah Love. As this is a reverse, and there... Okay, maybe not. Yeah, Jeremiah Love. Okay. Ice Flares thinks that. He even insists that if Jeremiah... He said in direct quotes, if Jeremiah Love doesn't win the Heisman, then no running back ever will, which I don't think that's true. But that's... I'd take that up with him one day if that ball is caught, and it'll be 3rd and 2. I don't know, I just hear that word a lot, and it kind of felt cool to say it. To the 34. And Indiana in range to kick a field goal are going to head to the locker rooms. I don't know why I'm doing, pretending to run with my arms tied. There's nothing to do. I guess it's teams running into the locker room. Hand it off, and he's blown up 4th and 4, and a decision's coming. And something I'd love for EA Sports to add here is, in College Football 27, which I don't think has officially been announced. What's up, Mother Flare? How are you? That's right, and they're going to kick it. It is 55 yards to get the Hoosiers on the board. And the kick, it is good. Indiana's on the board, 7-3, Oklahoma. Anyway, so yeah. What was I saying before that? I was saying something. I forgot. It's not that important. It's 7-3. He just gets it in there. What's up? Marcelo in the house. That's right. What do you got planned for, or what do you think what are you going to do this Christmas break, Marcelo? I'm going to be out of town, well, so will Mother Flare and Father Flare visiting our well, the first week we're going to probably do nothing other than, watch football on that Saturday, or I guess that's next Saturday, so, I don't think up until Christmas, we're just going to be chilling here. Then we're going to go visit my grandparents. Then we're going to come back and be here for 4 to 5 more days. And then it's going to be about time to go back, unfortunately. This is a handoff straight up the middle to the 41, Jaden Ott. Wonder what Marcelo wants for Christmas. What do you want for Christmas, Marcelo? Also, I don't know if Mother Flare is listening, but I added another thing that I want to my Christmas list, or I could just pay with it for my own money. We're neutral or picking sides. Are we neutral or picking sides? I'm neutral, but y'all can cheer for whoever you want. Father Flare is cheering for Oklahoma because they represent the SEC. I don't really think Marcelo cares because he's not a big football fan, college football. Not soccer, football. And then it doesn't really matter who you cheer for. If you want to be neutral too, then that can be okay. Okay, I'll go with okay. Haha, I get it. Wait, what? Oh, because I said okay. Oh, this is a toss play to the edge. And a first down. Sooners. Jaden Ott again. He ought to get a first. Get it? Jaden Ott's his name, and I said he ought to get a first. Because Oklahoma is abbreviated with... Okay. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I don't know why. My brain has just stopped working after I did my book project today. Well, my brain's not functioning a lot on weekends unless I'm doing homework, because weekends are to relax, as that pass, or at least in my opinion, as that pass is caught at the 32, 1st and 10. And, yeah. I don't know, Father Flare. I want Madden... Okay. I want Madden 25, the 2013 game. I'll tell you why whenever it happens, whenever it becomes halftime, is Mateer's pass is caught. And breaking a tackler down to the 17. Anyway, the reason why is because after Sim 1 season, I obviously want new controllers. I'll just pause it here. Okay, there we go. So we'll be missing out on nothing, and I won't have to feel time to say anything. This is a Rose Bowl, by the way. The reason I want the 2013 Madden 25 is because it has Barry Sanders on the cover. It has, after you sim one season, I could just pay you for this. I'm debating about doing that. But after you sim one season, legendary coaches Jimmy Johnson, Mike Ditka come out of retirement to coach random teams. Like Mike Ditka did the Giants on a video I watched yesterday. A rebuild. Anyway, came out of retirement after one season. And also, they have Deion Sanders as, like, even whenever you don't download a draft class as an option. But he's not Deion Sanders because he doesn't have the right to the game. His name's like Leon Sandcastle or something weird. And you might wonder why it's not called Madden 14, but a fun fact about that is it's not called Madden 14 because it was the 25th anniversary of Madden. And and that is a game available on PlayStation 4. It's the first one that is, but it's available still. And it was also Andy Reid's first year coaching the Chiefs. That has absolutely no reason to do why I wanted it. It was also Peyton Manning's first year on the Broncos. Let's get back to the game. There we go. Okay, under a minute now as Mateer gets ready to take the snap. And it's a jet sweep straight into the hands of number 0. 2nd and 9. I wonder if Marcelo's still here. He is. Timeout taken by Oklahoma. Okay, Lahoma. Okay, Lahoma. What if you had a person named Lahoma and they said okay, and then you said, they said something, and then I'll just tell y'all after this play is Mateer end zone touchdown Sooners. From 16 yards out, it is Gibson. Anyway, what if you had a daughter, or what if you just had, not a daughter, what if you just had a kid named, if you had a kid named Lahoma, and they said something, and you said, they said something, and you said, okay, Lahoma, then it's basically Oklahoma. It might not make sense. I'm not known for my jokes. I'm not a comedian. I'm sorry if you are a comedian and watching this. PAT is good. TD, that's right, Father Flair. Oh, what's that comedian that Father Flair watches name? Nate Bargatze. Yeah, I don't think he's watching this. But if you are, please teach me how to be a comedian, because it would be probably a fun job to do with obviously appropriate jokes, like not bad words or anything, but also, it would be impossible not to laugh. As why is he playing like that on the line? I'm pretty funny. Throwing. Mendoza goes short. A strange play call. Timeout, Indiana. Oh, he doesn't use bad words? Oh, I don't know that. I'm sure there are out there comedians. Is he a Christian, now that I think about it? I know he's been in a Dude Perfect video before, but that means nothing, because they got Tom Brady in those videos, who is most definitely not a Christian. Is across the middle to the 42. I think so. Okay. I feel like Tom Brady seems like his dad was a preacher, but I'm not sure. Okay, Father Flair throwing it. Is Mendoza going short? Some really strange play calls here by the Hoosiers. Unless they're trying to set up a Hail Mary, I don't think this drive is going to work that well as 2nd and 6. Have I been doing better filling in, like, in between plays like I struggle with? Sometimes the clock's continuing to run, Mendoza. I don't think we realize that. And now we're going to take our last time out, as this looks like it's going to be either a deep ball or a Hail Mary. Unless they just get out of bounds. Get a deep ball and it gets out of bounds so they can kick a field goal. Because if you're not watching, Oklahoma kicked it off to start the game. Or rather, Indiana kicked it off to start the game. So they'll get the ball to start the second half as Mendoza goes for it all where it is incomplete. Halftime has hit us hard! 14-3, Sooners lead you in the Rose Bowl. A feature I'd like for EA Sports to add is a setting wherever you could, like, mute all the commentary, but then you could, like, they add coach interviews like at halftime, like, oh, we need to get better running the ball or whatever. If they come out with the college football 27, which I don't think has been announced. But like you could turn that up and have all the announcers off. So like while it's at halftime, while they're on their way to halftime, you'd have all these reporters just like asking whatever coach, oh, what do we need to do better? Like they could, like Kurt Signetti would be like, oh, we need to do a lot of things better, like pass the ball, run the ball, etc. And then Oklahoma's coach would just be like Brent Venables. That is, he'd be like, just keep this up, get stops on defense, and try not to stall out drives. Probably, as they've not done that, but. That would have been a miracle if Indiana caught that ball, got a touchdown, and then they score here. That would have been insane. But they did not catch it, so cannot take the lead. Mendoza across the middle for a first down, or for a Hoosier first down. Who do we think the national championship's gonna be? If Georgia gets eliminated by like a team like Ohio State or someone, which I don't think will happen. You're doing great. Thank you, Father Flair. Hand it off and a gain of, or a loss of one. But in case, excuse me, in case that does happen, or what, but if Georgia somehow loses in the CFP like they did last year, who do we think the national championship is going to be against? I can see a rematch of Indiana-Ohio State. The Big Ten championship, as that's a game of 6, 3rd and 5. Probably Ohio State if I had to guess. Maybe Texas Tech. Nobody seems to be talking about them. I know you said him, but yeah, I know what you mean. Texas Tech, they're a very underrated team. They got that really good linebacker. If Georgia gets out, I'd like to see 2 teams win. Either Ole Miss, who Georgia will probably eliminate, as throwing is Mendoza for a first and plenty more to the 48, a gain of 11. That's the only needed 5. But if Georgia gets out, which I hope doesn't happen, if Ole Miss gets out, it'll probably be eliminated by Georgia. Then I'd like to see Texas Tech or I'd like to, if Indiana gets out, I want Indiana to win if it's not Georgia or Ole Miss. Well, I want A&M to win if it's not Georgia or Ole Miss. If that ball is caught, gain of 9, 2nd and 1. So, if those 3 teams get eliminated, Ole Miss, Georgia, and A&M, then I'd like to see Indiana win. But if they get eliminated, then I think it would be really cool to see Texas Tech win. Because they're not one of those big programs like that's known for all the success. Granted, Indiana's not either, but you know what I mean. That ball caught across the middle. First down to the 35. Holden stays. It feels like it's been a while since an SEC team won the Natty. It's the last SEC team to do so was Georgia in the year 2023 game, but like the Natty was played in 2023. That pass is caught when they blew TCU out by a final of 65 to 7. All I know is if Georgia loses, I don't have any interest in watching. I hope Alabama loses. I don't want Alabama making the Natty with 3 losses. Like, that's not even fair at that point. Like, come on. It won't happen probably, but hand the rock off, and wow, he broke off that tackle. What conference was Oklahoma? Oklahoma and Texas were in the Big Ten before they joined the SEC, right? And Indiana was Pac-12, maybe? I don't know nothing. Yeah, that's true. Big 12. Oh, I thought they were Big 10. Throwing. That ball is caught. Wait, Indiana was or Oklahoma? Indiana, Big 10, and then first and goal from the 8. I heard Father Flair, but yeah, Indiana. Indiana. Okay, first and goal from the 8. I missed a play. It's whatever. Just please don't make fun of me. That's second and goal from the 10, as that's a loss of 2. Second and goal from the 10 now is who's your underdog pick to win the Natty? Or not that. What's your like big upset that you think will happen in the college football playoff? Like it can be any team. You don't have to say. It's okay if you say Ole Miss beats Georgia. That might happen. Like they're underdogs. I don't want that to happen, but I mean it's just you never know in all those sports like baseball and football, especially the college football playoffs for football. Alabama winning it all is my upset pick. James Madison wins it all. That would be cool to see. Play action. Touchdown, Indiana! I sure do hope Alabama doesn't win it all. I highly doubt they will. But a lot of people are saying Oregon's going to win. But TD, that's right. But a lot of people are saying Oregon's going to beat James Madison. But Sparky from Dude Perfect on their podcast, I can't remember if it was him or Garrett, one or the other, said that they think James Madison's gonna upset Oregon, which I'd like to see a very, very small school in James Madison win. Now, do I think they should have gotten in over Vanderbilt or Notre Dame? No, but they did, as this is a screen pass, more like a spiking the ball to the ground pass, 14-9 is our score. Strange call there by Signetti to go for 2. Considering that we got 3 minutes and 13 seconds left in the third. But if I saw Kirk Signetti in a video game, if a video game was real and that happened in real life, I'd just go up to Kirk Signetti whenever I saw him and say, hey, why'd you go for 2 with that much time left in the game? Like, just kick the PAT, as that's a gain of 5. Second and 5. I really don't want Alabama to win. I don't see them because Oklahoma's already beaten them this year, so I'm going Oklahoma over Alabama. But upsets, they happen. But if you're going to have -3 rush yards against Georgia as Alabama, how are you going to do against Oklahoma with John Mateer and all? 3rd and 4. And Oklahoma's, I guess you could argue, Oklahoma's they've not had a better season than Georgia, but they've definitely played in a lot less, like, close games. Like, games that should not have been close that were, like Georgia. Like that Tennessee game, it probably shouldn't have been close, but same with Florida. But they're rivalry games, so it makes sense. Throwing Mateer on 3rd down, it is caught! 1st down, Sooners! Why is Oklahoma called the Sooners? Why am I laughing? I don't know, I just felt the need to, maybe. Anyway, as there's an Indiana fan stunned after that catch. Throwing. Mateer across the middle, blown up by Aiden Fisher is that wide receiver, not Mateer. Man, Indiana fans would be going nuts if it was Mateer. Though Georgia has been playing better recently, going back to that, Oklahoma's kind of been in a lot less tight games against them. As that ball is caught, I mean, I don't know, but I know the Sooner Oklahoma's that's a mascot, obviously. But before the game in real life, and I don't know, I think they have it in this game. They have like a wagon that they ride on, so I would assume that that's a wagon, Mother Flare. So yes, that's what I would think. That ball is caught. To the 33, 1st down, Sooners, as here's the screen set up, and juke, and this Indiana defense is going to have to step up like they did against Ohio State and get a couple stops if they want to win this. Had something to do with people who settled the area before it became an actual state. Nice. As they fake the handoff, do a screen. No, wait, that's not right. Sorry, Doe is correct. Okay, Mother Flare has... This is going to be either a fake jet sweep or a jet sweep. It's a fake jet sweep. It's a handoff, and that's a gain of 9, 2nd and 10. Who's your least favorite team? Who's your least favorite college football all-time team, Father Flare? Like, this can be, like, meaning, like, they can have... I don't know. I'll ask that question next, because that's a gain of 2, 3rd and 8. Isn't it Auburn? Probably Tennessee and Auburn, if I had to guess, because Tennessee had Peyton Manning, and then Auburn had Cam Newton, etc. Probably Auburn, yeah, that makes sense. Well, Cam Newton's their big one. He should not be in their Hall of Fame. Then I'd say Florida for me. Same with Mother Flair for me, Florida. Then probably Ohio State. I don't really have an issue with Ohio State. Like, I'll cheer for Michigan over them, but I'm not a bandwagon. I'm not a bandwagon. No offense to no one really is. I'm not saying anyone is. That was a bit loud. I don't know, but not intended to be is. Then probably Ohio State. Yeah, Wave hates Ohio State. I know that, and I did say Wave earlier. I think, or I meant to. 3rd and 8. They flip sides of the field. A huge 3rd down for this Indiana D. Mateer sets up a screen. He is tackled at the 7. Field goal try upcoming. And if Indiana scores and gets a 2, then we can have a possibility of a tie game if this kick is made. Might come down to the wire. It depends on. It's up to John. Not John Mateer. It's up to Fernando Mendoza and the Indiana offense. This kick, not a great snap, but a great kick. 17 Oklahoma, 9 Indiana. Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm caught in a bad Rose Bowl. No, not really. I'm just parroting Bad Romance by Lady Gaga. I don't know. I've not listened to it. It's just randomly been stuck in my head for a long time, it feels like. You know that feeling? Whenever you don't listen to a song, but then it just gets stuck in your head. Other day, I don't remember what day. It was Wednesday or Thursday. I had Your Mean One, Mr. Grinch stuck in my head, despite not even watching that movie. Play action. And Mendoza gets hammered as he lets it go. 2nd and 4. Catch made. Indiana's not in a rush here. Still got 7 minutes to try and force OT. Or win the game. I have in Madden, but not in college football. I've never seen 25 or 26 as a neutral announcer. I've seen a game go into overtime. Georgia Tech as a Georgia announcer. That's a handoff for an Indiana 1st down. Roman Hemby. But I've never ever seen a game-winning field goal. So, as a neutral announcer, I would say for either one of these teams, that would be cool to see. Like, could happen with Indiana if they get a touchdown and miss the 2, then drive down the field and make a field goal with no time left. Or if they kick it a bit too late, make it 18-17 if they miss the 2, as this is a fake play action in 2nd and 7. Or if they miss the 2, but then kick it with a minute left, and Oklahoma drives down the field and gets a field goal to win. Either one of those would be cool to see. The rankings, excuse me, the rankings are a bit wrong as it has Alabama ranked 12th instead of 9th. Good action, good commentary. Thank you, Father Flair. Mendoza wants it all! Batted away! Could have been a huge momentum shift there for Indiana if it was caught. He's with the T-Man who's at home on his own, or is helping him or something. I don't know if he's with him. Something like that. Like he's checking on him. That ball across the middle caught, but he didn't get it. And now the verdict is going to be, are they going to wait and go, or they're about to do Heisman. I'll check that after this game ends. And they're punting at questionable decision here. And the punt, it is a booming one. They're caught at the 27. And it's up to Mateer to try and seal the deal as the drive starts with a run, which Indiana cannot handle the run game. Their brains are spinning round and round as it's a gain of 8, 2nd and 2. I know that's from a song. I forgot what it's from. Florida. 2nd and 2. Another handoff. Indiana says, go to the abandoned mall that Ryan Trahan uploaded a YouTube video on and tried to get 1,000 customers. You spin me right round, baby, or something like that. Yeah, that's it. You spin me right round, baby. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a something. It's not a bad word, I just forgot. It's a jet sweep that's going nowhere! Indiana's gonna have another opportunity! They get the 3 and out they need! This man talking about an Emporium. 4th and 7, this is really coming down to the wire. Who will it be? Oklahoma fans on the edge of their seats. Indiana fans on the edge of their seats as this is fair caught with 4:16 to go. Out comes Indiana and Fernando Mendoza. Boy. Wide receiver screen. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Uh-oh, we got a ball game here, chats. That's right. Father Flair wanted Oklahoma to win. He's probably on the edge of his chair that he just stays in. I'm just gonna start calling that chair that Father Flair stays in I'm just gonna start calling it the Father Flair chair. I'm gonna take a shower after this game. I'm gonna end the live stream after this game, so that's perfect. Mother Flair throwing across the middle and 3rd and 2. This might be Indiana's last chance. I don't know, Father Flair. They still got all 3 timeouts. Who will it be? The Father Flair chair. Or the Father Flair recliner, rather. Not chair. Recliner. Yeah, that's true. The recliner, not chair. 3rd and 2. Mendoza's gonna throw it! And Indiana connects! A huge 1st down and 10 to Stays! And they stay and get the 1st. But I'd still rather be Oklahoma than Indiana at this point. I like the length of this stream. It's perfect. Not too long, not too short. Well, then I'll continue to do these. Under 3 minutes, it's a handoff, and he's got the 1st and plenty more! I like Father Flair chair because it rhymes. Okay, I'll call that. Yes, definitely. It's definitely way more exciting. No rebuilds for a long time. I'm going to keep doing these for a long time. And whenever the NFL playoffs start, I'm going to start doing those. Now I can't do them like this because only option for a playoff game is a Super Bowl. That ball is caught to the 31. 1st down, Indiana. So the only other option is a Super Bowl for Madden 26 and 25. So yeah. Ooh, baby, this is coming down to the wire. They fake the handoff. He cuts it back and gets a yard. And in an insane drive by Fernando Mendoza in Indiana trying to tie the Rose Bowl. We are at the 2-minute warning. Who will make the clutch play and win this game? Father Flair is so nervous he can't even type. Not to make fun of it, I'm just saying. This is a wide receiver screen and it's caught. Dog Flair is barking in his sleep. He must be excited for this ending. LOL, Mother Flair. Laughing at that. And then, I'm nervous. A lot of teams, even Indiana fans watching and Oklahoma fans watching are nervous. Yeah, it's definitely 4-down territory. 3rd and 7. Mendoza throws it as incomplete. He just missed it. And now the Hoosiers are going to go. And quite frankly, the game. And hey, Dirt, how are you? 4th down. Here's possibly the game, but Indiana with all 3 timeouts. That's right. How are you, Dirt? Mendoza throws, steps up, end zone. Oh no, it's not end zone, but it is caught. 1st and goal from the 4 for Indiana. 1st and goal, and they call timeout. 1:28 to go. What a clutch play this late in the game. Throwing Mendoza to the 4, still gain of 9. Dog Flair barking in his sleep. I'm going to save this. we gotta get back to my commentary. This game is coming down to the wire. Who will it be? Number 1 Indiana or number 7 Oklahoma in this game? Really number 8 in real life. Mendoza throws. He gets hit. The ball's caught. He's out at the 1. That is going to be 3rd and goal from there. The viewers are going up. 14. 3rd and goal from the 1. Who will get the touchdown to save their season? Or not who. Well, Indiana. What up, Wave? You're in a thriller here. Michael Jackson is 3rd and goal from the 1. Mendoza's gonna hand it off and he loses 2 yards. 4th and goal from the 3. And another big play on 4th down coming for Indiana. Who will it be? Will the defense get the stop or will Mendoza lock in? Look at the sugar falling from the sky. This is the Rose Bowl of dirt. Throwing. Mendoza, end zone intercepted by the Sooners. But, Indiana only has 2 timeouts. This is a game right here, y'all. Ball game. Who will it be? Indiana still with 2 timeouts remaining. It's not over yet, guys. 2 timeouts for Indiana. He threw a dart, just not to the right team. They know it ain't over too. Ooh, baby. Hand it off, and the 1st down seals the deal. Timeout, Indiana. Ain't over till it's over. That's right. No, it's not, Father Flair. Indiana's still got 1 timeout to get the ball back. Ooh, baby, who will it be? Like, I'm neutral. I'm saying it ain't over till it's over. Hand it off. Did he get it? Did he get it? Did he get it? Oh, he's so close. And they give it to him. Now it's over. Oklahoma is advancing. It looks like. The knee by Mateer. John Mateer takes the knee. And the clock is running out. And Indiana has lost. Oklahoma is Rose Bowl winners, champions. Oklahoma. This one's over. Ball game, just like I said. He hoisted up. They can't believe it. What an ending to this baby. Curt Cignetti just falls short. I'm going to be doing Georgia Ole Miss tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. What a thriller this was. Actually, I might not. I don't know yet. Look at those Sooners. You did an awesome job, SF. Hoist it up, boys. That's right. What game should I do tomorrow? 2nd round game. Who's Ohio State going to play? Texas A&M or Miami, I think. That's what I'm going to do, actually. We're just building up the anticipation for the Georgia game that I'll do next Saturday. This was what ended the game right here. Yeah. I can't control it. Yeah, I'm just building up the hype for that game. Because I'm a Georgia fan. Throwing it was Mendoza. He throws a ball very fast. I did not even notice that until I started this game. But what a game. 9 Indiana. 17 Oklahoma. Snaps it. Then, was anyone... Oh my gosh. He could have hit number 19, I think. Zoom in. Zoom in. Anyone open here? Oh, baby. Number 19, right there. He passes it to him. That's a touchdown, but instead he goes to the wrong team. And ultimately, it is interception by... He can't get 3 yards. He can get 7. Wow. Mendoza gonna get the H. What does that mean, Father Flair? Oh, Heisman. Never mind. I got it. I'm gonna shower. Love you. Okay, bye, Mother Flair. What a game! So, Father Flair, before you get out, y'all let SF know if you like these shorter games. I definitely do. I do too, so I'm gonna continue to do these as, what a thriller this was. AI overview, you're gonna have a fun time summing this one up. Because what a game. Does a great job on his commentary and keeps everybody into it. Anyway, who will Ohio State play in round 2 Cotton Bowl? Who will they either play, A&M or Miami? I think I will be neutral for whoever they play. Actually, no, I take that back. Yeah, maybe. Actually, okay, I got my plan for the next 2. So I'm gonna do Ohio State tomorrow. Then, if I live stream Friday, I'll do Texas Tech. If I don't, then I'll do it Saturday. But I plan to live stream this upcoming Friday. Yes, and then, so then I'll do Ohio State tomorrow. Texas Tech the next day. I love Ohio. I think Ohio State will play Miami. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do Ohio State tomorrow. Texas Tech Friday. Georgia Saturday. Then, yeah, then we'll see after that. I might go to Madden after that, honestly. Unless I have any other, ideas. Oh, wait, I'd have to... No, I lied. We're doing the semifinals after that. I forgot those existed. So, yeah, so I'm going to have to write down the winners of these because they're going to the semifinals. Notes page. I'm gonna check out. Gotta go do some reading for church. I love you, buddy. I love you too, Father Flair. Bye. Thanks to Durden Wade for joining. Yes, for sure. Love. LOL. Oh yeah, also for my Christmas break, this first week, I'm going to be doing daily live streaming, so stay tuned for that. It will be about these games. I'm going to end it here in 1 minute. I'll be right back. Oh, oh, oh. Dun 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 dun. Bye, Dirt. $30. That was an insane game. So let's get a replay. This was what sealed it, but it won't. Let me show it. But this was a huge play. Oh, he's just giving a thumbs up. I thought he was doing the bad word. He is not. That was what ended it. That was what ended it, I said! That was what ended it. What a game. So take that away about the AI overview. Don't go away, but Yeah, overview. Take that off about Georgia Ole Miss, because I will not be doing that till next Saturday or Sunday. Bye, yeah. Bye, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications. So yeah, bye. Bye, guys. Have a great rest of your day. So yeah, bye, guys.